Hey guys, so I'm back with a makeup video today. I haven't done a makeup video in a little while. I think the last one I did was testing the new I Heart Revolution palette. I thought I'd do another makeup video. I do enjoy doing makeup videos, just they're a lot harder to edit, I find. But I was going to film this one quite a while ago, but I didn't have time, so I thought I'll do it now. And as the weather is a bit gloomy and it's not as hot, I'm happy to like sit by the window and do my makeup and not feel like I'm actually like dying from the heat. So it's kind of like sad that it's not sunny, so it looks a bit dark, but I'm quite happy that I am not boiling because it has been a killer when I'm at work lately. So today's makeup video is mainly going to be called like testing benefit products. So I actually bought a couple of, they're like the travel benefit products what you get in Boots, because my Boots now has like a benefit stand. They've kind of like redone it so it's got more like higher quality kind of makeup, like more of the high end. And I've never actually, like, I'm a high street super drug like Boots, Rimmel, I Heart Revolution, that kind of makeup person. Like, I don't have the budget a lot of the time to buy makeup products were on the high scale of like pricing. I have bought from like MAC before, like a foundation, and that's about £30, but it's like I really can't afford to pay that much basically. But it doesn't mean I'm not interested in the brands and that I don't love like the whole like makeup industry, which is the higher end. It's just I'd rather save my money and get something that's maybe a bit similar but cheaper. I thought I would kind of like actually test out some of these products what are a bit more expensive. Like Benefit is, to me it's kind of expensive, but to other people obviously it's kind of like just normal price. So I don't know, maybe I'm just one of those people what likes saving money a lot, so I don't tend to splurge unless it's like maybe like a treat or something. So I thought a really good way to do like testing makeup and not like paying a lot for it, because it's always a risk when you pay for anything, let alone like makeup, which is more on the pricier side and you've not been able to test it out before you actually like buy it. Like you can swatch things, but it's very different when you're using it on your face. So I thought this would be a good option for me to actually try like Benefit products and everything without splurging. And if it's rubbish, I haven't wasted too much money. So I've done my base today. I've done my eyebrows and my skin, and that's it, yes. So I'm going to be testing a mascara, a blusher and a lip product from Benefit. But I also do have something from Barry M for eyes that I want to use, and then the other products I've already shown in videos. So I went into Boots and they have like these little stands and they're kind of near the till, and they have the Benefit stuff, so it's kind of like the travel size. I presume they do it all around the year, but they were doing like 3 for £25 I think it was, because they're about £7-8 each for the little minis. And you also got this free makeup bag, which I thought is really pretty. It's just a clear one, so obviously if you're traveling or you're going on a plane or something, I think you can use this because it's clear and you can see all the stuff on it. Even though it is clear and it's quite plain on the back, it does have the Benefit logo and all these little pretty rose illustrations. It's really pretty and I really like the colour. It's kind of like that peachy pink, which is the kind of the colour for the brand. So on the tag it says £5 or free, so you can just buy this for £5 if you really just like this makeup bag, or if you get 3 of the products, which are £25 for 3 I believe, then you can get this for free. So I thought I might as well test 3 products up and then get a free makeup bag. Might as well. A girl can never have too many makeup bags. I feel like I do, but I might need more one day. So if I just open up the makeup bag and I shall get out my little surprises. I have this. So this went viral crazy all over like YouTube, Instagram, internet, everywhere. This is the Benefit BADgal Bang. So this is the mini version of it, and I think it's about maybe like £8 or more for just like the mini one. I think the full size is about 25. So yeah, it comes in this little box. It has all the information on it. It's supposed to be a 36-hour full blast volume, big volume with 360 reach. Apparently it has gravity defying formula with aero particles. I really liked all the kind of promotion with this mascara. It was all about astronauts and everything to promote it, and I thought it was just like a really beautiful promotion. And this is the mascara. The one thing with like more expensive kind of makeup, it is really pretty packaging. You do pay for mainly the packaging and like the brand name, but also it's supposed to be better quality as well. So this is kind of like a matte finish, and it just says BADgal Bang, and it's got like this really spiky top on it. So if you open it, it is like, you do get quite a bit of product. I don't know how long this will last or how long it will dry out, but apparently this mascara is very wet and it kind of takes a while to dry out, and it's very like clumpy, if that makes sense. I don't know a better word to put in it, but very like volumizing. So if you don't like kind of clumpy mascaras, then maybe this isn't for you. But it's got quite a nice brush and it kind of just flexes. So I'm excited to try that out. So the next product I picked up was the They're Real Double the Lip. So this is a lipstick, and it's kind of weird because it's kind of like a liner and a lipstick all in one. It says fuller looking lips in one easy step, and I got this in the shade Lusty Rose because I'm more of a kind of pinky natural toned lip person, like day to day. Like if I'm going to buy something what's a bit more in the pricier range, then I'm going to buy something I'm going to use like every day rather than like purple, because it might last a long time, but I'm not going to get as much use out of it for the price that I paid. So I think they did have a couple more colours for this. I think there's a reddier one, but I just went for like the rose. But this is just exactly a mini of what the big ones are. I think the big ones are probably about 15 to 20 pounds as well, I'm guessing. And if you take it off, it has like this little teardrop shape, and on the bottom you can twist it up. Hopefully you can now see, but it's kind of got like a darker tip at the top and then more of a pinky colour, a lighter pink on the bottom. So it's supposed to kind of line your lips and then fill it in. It's very interesting whether it's going to look a bit odd or if it's actually going to work and make my lips look bigger, because I really need that. So the last benefit item I picked up was this, and I was searching before I picked up which like colour to get, which one would be best for kind of pale skin, because blusher can look a bit crazy on me because I'm quite fair. So this is the mini benefit Dandelion. So a lot of people said this is great for kind of fair skin, and a lot of people said they use it as like a bronzer or something. I don't know, I think they're just a face powder. So it says Dandelion, sweep this baby pink powder on cheeks as a soft blush or all over face as a brightening finishing powder. I don't think I'll do that on me because I think I'll look very pink, but the packaging is really cute. They're exactly a mini of the large benefit blushes. They have some highlighters as well what are in this kind of packaging. It's kind of like a cardboard packaging, and then you open this up and it still has like a little mini mirror in there, and then it does have a brush, but I don't think I'll be using this. But if you're traveling, it's really useful. And they do put the plastic thing in it to kind of protect it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see this colour. Hopefully you can see the colour a little bit better now, but it's kind of a really kind of rosy pale pink. So I think this will work quite well on my skin colour and not look too red or too crazy on me. So that is all the benefit products I picked up. So I'm really excited to test them out. First, what I need to do is just like my contour and my eyeshadow, because I didn't put any on. I just did my base. So for my eyeshadow, I'm actually going to use this, which I used in a video. I did like a review of most of them. So if you want to see the review of these I Heart Revolution egg eyeshadow palettes, then I can leave the link below. So this is the rose gold one. So I'm just going to do like a rose gold look on my eye. And then I'm also going to use this, which I haven't actually used yet. I have used one, I can't remember what the colour was, but it was in a purple. This is the holographic eyeshadow topper by Barry M, and it is in Supernova. So this is more of a bluey green tone, and it has like a bit of pinky purple running through. So I'm going to put that over the top of the rose gold and just hope that it actually kind of works out. So I'm just going to start with this colour, which is actually a highlight colour, but I'm going to use this and just put it all over my eye and like under my brow bone. Then I'm just going to go in with this kind of light pinky colour here and just go over my lid. And then I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of this kind of gold colour and just go in my crease, because I'm going to put the topper over it, so I don't want it to be too extreme of a mix of colours. There we go. So I just did that kind of like rosy gold and kind of like blended it out in my crease and outwards. So it's quite simple, but it's kind of like a nice base for the topper, so it kind of like shows up a little bit more, because I think it has to have something to kind of grab onto, because it is a topper, not just like an eyeshadow. So if you can see, this is like a really kind of pretty greeny colour. I don't know if you can see it because it is kind of like a topper, but it's really pretty and it's supposed to make your eyes kind of pop a little bit more. So I'm just going to use the applicator and kind of put it onto my eyelids, and then I don't know if I'm going to like blend it out. I'm going to see how strong it kind of comes. So I'll just put it onto my lid. See, I don't know if green and gold is really the best colours, but I thought jewel tones might work. So it is very subtle. You can only see like a hint of it, and I'll probably use the brush to kind of like blend it a bit, and then I'll just do it on the other eye. I think it is super pretty though. That one was a little bit better than this one. Oh, that looks pretty. It looks really nice in your inner corners. It really makes your like eyes look a lot brighter. I don't know how well it'll pick up on camera compared to in real life, but in real life it's really like bright looking. So I don't know if you can see it, if it picks up on camera or not, but it is super pretty. It's kind of like tints of green, but it's not too crazy green or anything. It's more of like flecks of it in the glitter. So I really like that. It is a nice eyeshadow topper, especially if you're like going out or maybe even like at Christmas time. So next, what I'm going to do is just do my contour before I start going on to the Benefit products. So at the minute, I am trying to use some of my old makeup. I buy things and then I find better alternatives, and then I kind of put the things aside and use the new one. So I'm trying to use some of my like makeup that I kind of pushed aside. So I'm using this at the minute, the Master Sculpt by Maybelline. This one's pretty alright, but the one that I love and I use daily, I've used it all up, is the collection one. So it is the collection where it's a bit like this, but it's a bigger pan, and I think it's only like £5. But I did buy this before and it is pretty good. It is pretty cool toned, and it has like a mirror in it as well, and it did have like a brush, but I took it out. So I'm just going to do what I usually do and just do my cheekbones, and I kind of just blend it out. And I'm using a MAC brush, which is the 153, one of those I bought a long time ago. The only high-end brush I have. The rest I use are all like Real Techniques ones. So I'd love to know what people's favourite kind of higher end makeup is. I know we all kind of love the high street makeup, the Rimmels, the Maybellines and all that stuff. I also really love NYX. I think NYX is so affordable for like the quality it is, and I do actually have a video I'm planning to film where I'm using one of the new Mochi palettes. I did want to get both palettes in both shades, but the one what was the more crazy colours did not come into my store. It was more the natural one. Okay, so I am all contoured just to help give a little bit more shape to my face, because I do struggle kind of looking a bit moony. I'm now going to use some Benefit products. So I'm going to start off with the Dandelion Blusher, and I'm using a Real Techniques, which is the 300. This is actually a blusher brush and it's super soft, and it's the ones what are kind of weighted. They have some new, like loads of new brushes, but I really don't need any. There's a little bit of like dusting, but it comes out okay. I'm going to tap it off a little bit just in case it is a bit crazy. Just do it on the apples. Ooh. Oh, it smells good. I don't know how that works with people with sensitive skin. I do have a lot of allergies and sensitive skin, but I can use stuff what's like, if it's on top of my foundation, it doesn't affect me if it's like scented. It's very natural and it's not really sparkly. It is more matte. There is some sparkles in it. It's not coming out crazy. Lately I've been using this, which I've been trying to use up, which is the Max Factor Cream Puff Blush in Gorgeous Berries. Something like this, which is something you don't use like a lot of. Like I don't use a lot of blush every day, so I would probably pay the money for this. One thing with the kind of high street blushes is they can be a bit too pigmented or not pigmented at all, like super red or just like you can't see anything. So I'm super happy with that. I don't know if it's picking up that well on camera, that it is like a really nice flushed pink. Like you can build on top of it and it doesn't look cakey, and it doesn't look like it's like, whoa, you got loads of blusher on. So I would pay for this. I think the full size is probably about 20 to 30, so that is a lot of money. but if I had the money and it was going to last me a long time, like you don't need a lot of this for it to look like, you know, blush. I'm super happy with this. I'm super impressed, Benefit, with your blushes. And I think they're quite popular and known for their blushes, so that is a good recommendation. This is the scarier bit, which is the mascara. So I haven't been lately because I've been giving my eyelashes a bit of a rest, but I usually use an eyelash curler day to day because that's kind of like cheating in a sense. It's giving like a helping hand to the mascara. So I want to use it without and see how good this is. It is super black. Sometimes I find with the cheaper mascaras, even though it says black and they do ones where it's like super black, super pigmented, they're not actually coming out black. See, it is kind of separating, like, whoa. I know a lot of people have been loving this. The one thing though, what I probably wouldn't pay a lot of money for is mascara, but whoa, hello Benefit. See, it's got a little bit of clumping here, but I don't know if that's just, oh, kind of fixed it. There we go. They're like super Bambi eyelashes. They kind of look like false eyelashes. Super happy with that. I don't know how it's gonna last. You know, sometimes you can get eyelashes, you can get mascaras where they kind of like drop down in the day. Like you do it in the morning and it looks really great, and then after a couple hours it kind of drops down a bit. But I think this is why this one said it had like aero technology or something, so that it's supposed to like lift the lashes and be like not heavy, so you can actually have really curled lashes for the whole of the day. I'm super happy with that. I don't know how well it's going to be with like if it's going to go down my face or anything, but if you can see, mind my clumsy makeup skills, so they're not too clumpy and they're like super long, which is crazy. Like, this is a good mascara. However, would I pay, I think it's about £25 or something for a mascara? Probably not. If this was like the normal price for mascaras, like where it's like £8, obviously I know this is Benefit, then definitely I'd pay like £8. Even to me though, I'm like a bit like £8 for a mascara? Jeez. But that's just because I don't like spending money. I'd definitely buy this, but for 20, because I go through mascara so quickly and I always like put it on, and I don't know why, I just tend to really go through it quite quickly unless this lasted quite a long time. I don't know, would you? If you're a person what buys from places like Benefit and everything, I'm sure you probably would. It wouldn't be like a big deal to you. But if you're mainly like a high street makeup person and you buy from like the more affordable priced companies, would you pay 25-ish pound for this? I think it's about 25. Or like maybe you could just buy the minis and then test out loads of products and keep picking it up in the 3 for 25. I'm just going to add some highlight because I'm looking a little bit dead, but this isn't a Benefit one. They do have some Benefit highlights that brought out. I think it's like the Rockator highlight or something. I'm just going to use this. I'm actually hitting pan on it, and this is the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Light, and I've had to sellotape it together because I dropped it. I just put it down the bridge of my nose, a bit on my forehead, and my brow bone, and the corner of my eyes, and my cheekbones. Really pretty. Revolution, they do some beautiful makeup and it's really affordable. I think that must have cost me like £4. Okay, I just added some lower lash mascara on. I used the Miss Baby Roll by L'Oreal, and I also put just like a brown liner on. So now I'm just going to use the last Benefit product of today, which is the They're Real Double the Lip. So I did put some lip balm on just because I had really dry lips, but it shouldn't affect it too much. So I'm just going to go for it really. I think it's a matte. Yeah, it is like a matte formula. Ooh, pretty. I'm presuming like the dark bit's supposed to go all around. So are you supposed to do it like this on the bottom? Don't know if it's just me, but I find that quite tricky. It's a really pretty colour. It smells nice as well. It didn't take me long to do. I was just going over and over it again just so to make sure that picks up on like camera, because I'm going a bit bright. Like it says, a really kind of rose colour. What was it? A lusty rose. Definitely a lusty rose. I don't know if you can see very well the colour picking up, but I think it has made my lips look bigger. I feel like it has, because it has actually like lined my lips with the darker colour and then it's the lighter colour in the middle. Like you can't tell either. You know some of those brands where they've done ones where it's like literally like dark and then it's like light pink and it just looks a bit, but this kind of blends into one. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. I think I would, like, I'm guessing it's around the 15 to 20 mark for the full size of this. But I definitely would buy the minis again, like, because when do you ever go through like a whole lipstick really? Like, I have done, but it's very rare. I have so many lipsticks and I rarely use the same one every day. So I probably would buy like the minis, and you could get like the red one and then that one, and then you could buy like a blusher, and I think minis are the way to go. So there we go. That is all of the Benefit products. We have the mascara, we have the blusher, and we have the lipstick. And I'm super happy. For the first time using like proper Benefit products, I'm super happy. The quality is pretty good. I think you do get what you pay for, and the packaging is beautiful. So it is like worth the money, but for me, I probably wouldn't be something I do often. I always will kind of try and find like an alternative what's cheaper, just because it's kind of like how I like to save my money in areas. However, if you do have extra money and there's like a product like this lipstick and mascara and blusher like all perfectly good, there's nothing wrong with them. They are really good and a lot better than like some of the high street stuff. I would splurge on it if I had the money. I think my favourite product is, I like them all the same. It's really hard. I like them all the same. I love the blusher because it is so good for like being pale, and it smelled nice and it kind of doesn't look too crazy. And then the mascara, it's like if you look up it's just like whoa, and it wasn't too clumpy. It was really easy to work with. I didn't have to like keep doing it. After a little while it just did its thing. And then the lipstick is such a nice colour, even though it's like a matte, which I struggle with because I get like really dry skin. It doesn't pick up on the dry skin and it still looks a little bit sheeny, and it does make my lips look bigger, which is a big problem I have with trying to make my lips look even and look like the size that they actually are. So I don't know what to pick. I think you should let me know. You should pick one. Out of the mascara, the blusher and the lipstick, which one was your favourite and which one would you like to try? And also if you've used any Benefit products or you're looking at Benefit products and what you want to spend in or invest in, then just leave a comment down below and let's have like a little chat and see what you're loving, and if there's anything you recommend to me and recommend that I should try, what's actually like really good, because I can try and get a load of minis again or try and get like some full face products when I've got some money and try them out and see. So please do leave me your recommendations. I would really love to, because I'm not a big person what knows about this stuff when it's like, you know, the other brands like Benefit and Too Faced. I do have a Too Faced palette I've recently got that I'm going to do a video in. So if you press subscribe, you'll be notified when I do upload my Too Faced palette review. And yeah, super happy with my makeup. I'm just going to the gym. I kind of don't want to now because it's going to ruin it. So thank you so much for watching. I do have some more makeup videos coming up soon, and I have like some hauls and everything. So I'm trying to keep a bit more active on my channel and try and at least do a video a week. So if you do subscribe to me, then most of the time be uploading at least once a week, just so that you know you have like content constantly coming. So like this video if you are a big fan of Benefit makeup, and if you liked my makeup look today, and I hope to see you again in my next video. So I guess I'll see you then.